before they're gonna put the machine, they're gonna put on, before, they're gonna have the AED on, okay? Because now they started, he's in cardiac arrest, they took his clothes, I would like you to put the AED on him. First, okay? So, CPR was on, okay? As he's putting the AED, this is how we're gonna do it. As he's placing the AED, I would like you just to put your hand, just as you are doing
Simulating
CPR, okay?
Okay.
So, okay, so now, you're gonna put your AED on him, okay? Now, when you put the AED, you're gonna remember that you're gonna try to put it in places where the wires are not gonna cross through the
Connect
machine.
electrodes.
Okay?
Connect electrodes.
I think that's
Down.
okay.
Let down. Straight.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, because that would be right in the path.
Check connector and electrodes.
Now, check connectors and electrodes. Now, okay. We are gonna do, he's doing first one,
Check
and we are gonna
connector
run.
and electrodes. Stand clear.
Okay, so now CPR stops,
Okay.
everything stops, machine is going.
Analyzing now.
Okay, we are in the
Stand
middle of
clear.
CPR. Everything is clear. As this going, I come in with the Lucas. I'm standing with the Lucas machine. I I cannot do anything
Stand
with
clear.
it till we
Push
finish.
shock button.
Okay, now it's telling us shock.
All clear.
Shock. Machines start installing. Take pulse.
Start CPR.
Pulse. No pulse. We still start CPR. Okay? Now he's doing CPR. He's installing the machine. We cannot stop CPR more than 10 seconds. So everything gonna happen, we're gonna install the machine. Okay, so now, one thing, he is still doing CPR. He's working. Okay? He is gonna do CPR in every minute he can till the machine goes on. Okay? Perfect. Okay, wires. We're gonna worry about the wires gonna be out of the way. Okay, CPR is on. Click the machine.
I'm gonna take this first.
One side. Okay, you gotta lift up here. It was closed. Okay, always make sure that the locks are open by pressing the yellow sign. Okay, perfect. He's working. The machine is coming.
I have them on constant.
Perfect. He's on constant. That means we have.
His arm's falling out.
That means the guy on CPR is going to take the head every 2. Every 6 to 8 seconds, he will give him a shot of breathing.
Do you want to go switch to 30 and 2?
Okay, we're going to switch to pause it. Now it's regular. It's 30 and 2. That means he has an OPA. He is not intubated. Every 30 compression, it stops. He does this. Now,
Yeah, you gotta get the
okay. Now, it said stand clear, okay?
Analyzing now. Stand clear.
Stop it. Okay, as soon as this say,
Connect electrodes.
everybody's out. Nothing going on.
Connect
It's analyzing.
electrodes.
So you're always gonna have to manually intervene
Stand
to
clear.
turn off the Lucas when
Well,
it's a
this is-
proprietary
You're
shop.
posing. You're not doing anything.
Right.
Analyzing now.
Posing.
Stand clear. Stand clear. Push shock button.
Clear? Clear?
Yep. Clear. Push button.
Okay. I have one little point here.
Start CPR.
Okay. Okay.
Oops. You wanted 30 and 2 again, right?
Now, I want everybody to remember, before we all do this, always also take pulse. The machine started, need to take pulse. You know this machine doesn't record pulse, it only records the fibrillation, the rhythm.
And why is this gap so short?
Which one?
Why is the gap between the 2 and the 30 and 2?
3 seconds.
Should it be 6 seconds?
No,
It
6.
should be 1 1000, 2 1000.
You're supposed to have the mask on at all
In order
times,
to
so
give
he
you
just does
two
that.
breaths, they give you 3 seconds to
Those are 2
administer.
really fast breaths.
1, 2. Hold on. 1, 2.
And the reason for that is the mask will be on at all
The
times, so you won't be
6
taking it off.
seconds is when he's intubated. 1 every 6 to 8 seconds when he's intubated. Now, yep. Now, I'm gonna pause this for 1 minute. Now, when we do CPR, I wanna note a few things. These wires should not be in the way. In our case, this wire was in the way. Now, can you lift up this? Watch what he's gonna do. He's gonna lift.
Do I have to hit this?
Yep.
Yeah.
Now stop. Now, he is gonna adjust where his thing is on. He's gonna adjust it. So now it's adjusted. Okay, it's out of the way. So when you place these things, always figure that these pads are gonna be here. 2, you wanna make sure the wires are not in the way. Okay? Now, any questions?
Stand clear.
Now stand clear. This is we pause it and we go on.
Analyzing now. Stand clear.
I was doing this once with the Lucas with a medic.
No shock
And the
advised.
medic had already put an IV bag.
Start CPR.
He already sat the line.
Okay.
And I was told,
Now, my question. He got the red orange button now and he wants to change. You want to change battery. Okay, pause the machine. Pull the battery out. Change.
Tony, what's the current spec on this? How long can it work on a battery? Do you know?
Which one?
How on the fully charged battery? How long can it operate for? Do you know?
The battery life is 2 hours.
2 hours. Okay.
That's the battery life. Okay, but I don't think we'll ever do CPR for 2 hours.
Right.
Okay, so change it, put it back, and we go on to the thing.
yeah, that's easier said than done, right? It doesn't pop out either.
Okay.
Oh wait, this one does.
Can you do that again? Hold on.
Chris, I don't think it was in right either.
Oh,
is that right? I guess
No,
maybe it was in right.
No, it was in right. But don't. Okay, put it in. But the way it is, don't. Yeah, that's it. Don't push it all the way in.
All right, I thought it because it was.
Now,
it was
one
up a
thing
little
I
there.
want to say to you, all of you. Remember when we were trying to put it on? When you put the machine on, I want you all the time to do this. Okay, shake the machine. Make sure it's not loose in any way. If this machine is loose, it'll fly back at you. So make sure it's secure, it's locked. Now, I want to cover something that we did not cover last time. In order to secure the patient to the machine while transport, head gets lifted. Okay, this is under here. And please, can you strap it around? Like this. Okay. Now. Okay. Now, some agencies that we work with, they don't use these at all. I know in Brooklyn we use it. The only thing is this stays on the machine. We click it out of here. Okay, so these always stay on the machine. So when we come, now what is this? This is a neck strap to secure the patient to the Lucas. Okay, and as everything you do, okay, could be adjusted. Now, does it have to be really tight? No, okay? So, I have it down here. This is for transport, to hold him to the Lucas. This machine holds this patient to the Lucas. And at the same time, because it's gonna hit by his shoulder, the Lucas is not gonna keep sliding down here. So it's gonna stay in place. That's the trick. Now,
So if
this
you
is...
lose the Lucas, you lose the patient.
Yes. Okay, so that's one part. Now, any questions to hear about
Yeah.
the AED?
Yes.
Yes, go ahead, sir.
A recommendation doing this, is it recommended to do it on the backboard? This way it's easier to transport, to keep them on. You don't have to worry about the head falling off.
Okay. Now, we started the Lucas not on the backboard, we started it on the floor. This is where we came. Now, we are going to transfer him to a stretcher. In order to transfer him on a stretcher, a backboard is needed because you want a solid thing. Now, let me explain. I understand a lot of time we talk about backboards and transporting a patient. We have to take him. This is a CPR call. A patient is transferred only for 20 minutes to a half hour. That's the longest way we go. Leave him on the backboard with the machine strapped to go to the hospital. That's a fact. I know you're gonna come back and say, Tony, backboard is not. We are not using the backboard except for a transport of a CPR patient that has to be on a hard surface. So our transport time is less than a half hour. Leave him on the backboard. Don't waste time to take him in and out of the backboard. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna put this patient on a backboard. But before we move, I wanna make sure that we are covered with the AED. Covered that patient is here. If you come and AED is already there, install your machine away from the wires and the pad. If you have to reinstall the pads, reinstall it. Just to remind you, sometimes reinstalling the pad won't work. They won't stick. That means you might need to use a new pad. Okay? So just remember that. Remember, an OPA has to be inserted if he was not intubated. Okay? That means if I am doing a CPR by myself, our rules and regulation, our protocol as EMS, an OPA has to be put in. I don't want to disturb this issue. I want to put this person in the backboard. I'm going to ask George, and I'm going to ask Kenny, okay, and Joe.
You want to put him on the ground? And
Okay. It's okay. He's on the table. It's steady. Okay. What we're going to do is we're just going to put him on the backboard, and I want to move him from this side to this side. That's what I'm gonna do. This is our stretcher. I'm gonna move this. Okay. So the plan is behind us.
Go for it, George.
Kenny, don't forget you got an ED. You put him on the board first.
Okay. Ready? Ready? Lift. 1, 2, 3.
Okay. You see where the lift happened? They lifted him easily right off the Lucas board. Okay.
You need straps.
You need
Tone. You need straps for the backboard if you're gonna transfer.
on this side, you're gonna get the head and hold the board.
Hey, Tony, you have only 3 shots available for the AED, right?
For us, yes.
So,
Oh boy, oh boy.
There's nothing in it.
so what's the
Make
strategy
sure
there?
to they have the
You want
straps.
all 3 or?
Yes. If we have to, we do.
Okay. How many more can a medic do? Or would a medic do?
A medic cannot have more than 3. We and medics have the same protocol.
George.
Hospital
Go on
has
that
one.
side.
Now,
Joe,
hold on.
go to Tim.
Okay. Now we come to the point of Steve, okay, which is I think it's a good point. If you take a look while we're using him on this, okay, your patient is gonna be little slanted, okay. Now, your option, okay, it's okay, is this when he is gonna be strapped, he's gonna be in a better scenario. Okay, he's not strapped right now, but if he is strapped, this is how he will be. Okay, one thing we forgot to do, you guys needed to put his hand here as transport.
They won't help,
Okay?
unfortunately.
Yeah. Okay.
Otherwise,
All right, so it's not okay. All right, so this is what we gotta do. Okay, so let's try to put it back and get it backwards with straps, so we could do this right. Because we want to start this machine on. Okay, so you just lift up the patient. No, lift up from here, on this. Yeah.
Yes, position. Okay.
Okay, let's do the machine.
I walk you up.
beep. If it's a child, and we take and it won't work on him, it will beep and it will not do it. Then it tells you you're gonna do manual. In this case, okay, because we did not set up this machine on him. So turn it on. Okay. Now, okay, if you take a look on here, even if I adjust it, watch this. When we moved and did the patient before, I did not adjust it. I just went with it. So now, all perfect. If a person is like big guy, and you cannot strap this machine on, right? Don't try to wiggle it. Take the Lucas, he's not for Lucas. Do manual. Now, I want to stop this machine. And can we pull the patient? Hold on, no, hold on. Just pull the machine out. Okay. Take this all the way down, right? And I try to set it. Do you hear this beep? Okay. If I have a child and he was so little that this machine goes all the way down here, it's not going to do CPR. Even here, I tried to set it to say this is where it's going to be level. It's not going to set. So if the child is too little for Lucas to do compression, the right compression, it won't do it. Yep. So you can hear it, you will not. This is, when you hear the beeping, it's telling you something that, hey, this is not going to work. Okay? The same thing, okay? You know, take a look. This is, remember when we said, this is, we adjust where we want it to be. That's the level. Now, in here, there is two fans. There is two holes. You see these two holes? Okay. They should not be covered for any reason at any time. The machine will overheat and it will stop. So these two holes has always to be plain. Okay, this is the Lucas. If I were you, I will come and use it. I won't be caught on a call. And that's one of the important things that I still had doubts how to use it. On my website, there is a full feature of how to use Lucas. At least